Double Indemnity, Out of the Past, The Big Sleep. What if this is actually the greatest noir ever made? What's fascinating about John Huston's masterwork, The Asphalt Jungle, is how little action there is. Huston stays close to the source material and creates something more like a filmed novel, a collective character study of psychologically tormented figures. And by doing that, he really inaugurated a new model for heist films. In fact, you could even say he invented the modern heist film, one that would echo through later noirs like Rififi in 1955 and The Killing in 1956. I mean, look at this. 6 years later, and Kubrick uses the same star, the same scene, even the same smoke under the lamp. That's awesome. Instead of focusing on the mechanics of the robbery, Huston gives us the backgrounds and motivations of the men involved in a big-ticket jewelry job. The film revolves around three key figures, each brought to life through brilliant, nuanced performances. First, there's Alonzo Emmerich, played by Louis Calhern. He's a greedy, adulterous attorney whose refined exterior barely conceals the desperation inside.
Well, it's promised by an unimpeachable source.
Then there's Doc Riedenschneider, played by Sam Jaffe, a cerebral German-American ex-convict, a man whose mind is always 3 steps ahead of everybody else.
Of course, I will have to do a little checking as the plan is some years old, but not much checking, not much.
And then there's Dix Handley, Sterling Hayden's simple-minded, non-committal dreamer, a man torn between criminal life and the pastoral fantasy he can never quite reach. Hayden has never been regarded as one of America's finest actors, but he does pretty well in this part.
Why haven't you visited Heart of Noir yet? I haven't had the chance. Go to heartofnoir.com.
The heist itself comes at the midpoint of the film, and it's actually less interesting than the before and the after. And that's a testament to Huston's talent. Here he transforms what other directors might have treated as filler into pivotal, unforgettable moments. Emmerich's card game with his ailing wife. Doc's diner encounter with the dancing girl. Dix's reunion with Doll, played by Gene Hagen. All of these scenes deepen the characters, and that deepens the film's impact by giving us the emotional fractures beneath the criminal plot on the surface. And then there's the final scene and the final shot at the horse farm. It's moving, it's brilliantly shot, and it reinforces the noir ethos while transcending it, offering us a moment of tragic beauty that lingers long after the credits roll. When the film isn't foregrounding the tensions inside Emmerich's luxurious home, most of the story unfolds in what looks like an abandoned, permanently overcast neighborhood in an unnamed Midwestern city. It's a landscape of decay, perfectly suited to Huston's vision of moral collapse. And we can't forget about Marilyn Monroe. Childlike, luminous, and a little bit unsettling, she plays Emmerich's mistress, young enough to be his granddaughter, yet constantly calling him uncle in her somewhat creepy baby voice. Emmerich himself is flabbergasted by his ability to satisfy such a quote-unquote sweet kid. Her presence just adds another layer of corruption and delusion, another layer of noir.
Yipe!
The Asphalt Jungle isn't just a heist film. It's a psychological excavation of men undone not by the crime, but by everything that surrounds it. Huston shows us that the real drama isn't the job, it's surviving it. And in the end, none of them do. It's an overused word, but the Asphalt Jungle is absolutely a masterpiece of film noir, and one that cannot be missed. Thanks for watching.